I don't know how to start this. Do you know how?
Um, I do know how to start this.
Go
Hello,
for it.
everybody, and welcome to um, the first of many a dark look into the minds and lives of good old AKA Willis and your boy Paladin here. I'll be guiding us all today through a spiritual journey, if you would, assisted by my ever lovely Mr. Willis. Thank you for joining me today.
Uh, you're welcome.
All right, solid start. So, uh, without further ado, let's dive right in here. Um, just understand that there's going to be characters on this list that we aren't going to be rating. This is simply because we have no background on these characters whatsoever and would find it unfair to place them anywhere on the list. Um, Feel free, all 15 of the people that watch this, to vent your horribly 2.5 paragraph long arguments for why we didn't rate your favorite. And yeah, just be sure to fill the comment section with hate. So should we start off strong? Should we start off
I really
strong with
didn't know where this
Francine?
bit was going. I was like, is he
It
really
was
gonna
going
do this
nowhere.
whole fucking bit, like this whole entire episode like this, just presenting it as if you're gonna be serious? And then you started berating me and my 15 viewers. I have 30 subscribers, but yes, you're right, only 15 of them view. Francine,
Francine.
D. What is
Okay,
your
hold on.
arguments? What are your
So
arguments?
I'm conflicted on this because hold on, this is just flat cartoon crush, right? So there's more in play here than just physical appearance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that being considered, I just realized there's a Who section of the tier list that we can
That's
throw
good.
everybody into. Sorry, Francine here. Throughout the entirety of the hit TV show American Dad, we see really great development and change in Francine's character throughout their marriage, and as the show
Okay,
progresses,
okay.
she goes from having the
This is the
personality
first.
of wet paper to wet cardboard. So I would argue that D isn't quite fair, and Francine should be put where she belongs with her first letter, F.
Yeah, okay, I saw that one coming. I really thought you were like a whole argument on. Okay, we're moving on. That's not Tinkerbell? Who the fuck?
Who?
That's the what? Who's that princess bitch?
Into the Who. I mean, I'm assuming
We'll
she would
just
just be
we'll just
some,
throw her in. Who.
Yeah, some boring,
Throw
like,
her in
flat
Who.
character that's just there to be hated. Gadget! That's right, Gadget. And that was her whole thing, was that she was, like, good with, tools and would put together all the, like, planes and stuff and all the big rescue operations. She would do all that. Honestly, like, great character. Always helpful. Always cheerful.
Might I remind you what this tier list is about?
Yeah.
The fact that the bottom one says friend tier platonic.
You know what? I gotta say B.
You're going with
I'm
B?
I'm gonna come out strong. Come out strong with B on this one, and I feel like anyone who's seen Chip and Dale would back me up on this. I feel very strongly.
All right,
about
I
this.
put the other rat creature in Who, then, because
The next one.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to tell you, but this is a hit character from the TV series. I think it's Sonic.
That is not from Sonic,
I
is
think
it?
it's literally just called Sonic the Hedgehog. It was a cartoon series that aired in like the late 90s, going into the early 2000s. Anyway, the whole premise was a dystopian world. and she would play the keyboard.
Well,
yeah,
I guess I don't have to see it now because you just fucking showed it to me in my imagination by describing it. Where would you put her? Huh? Where's she going? Apparently, because
just the most boring character on the planet, Frontier.
Frontier, gotcha. Now this next one, at least I have a say in. It's the daughter from the Croods.
Yeah, from the Croods.
And might I say, she's like, I'll put her at B tier as well. She's pretty. Now, she's strong. She may not be that smart, but she's got a great heart, great personality. She didn't kill Guy, and I feel like he was a fragile being. He really.
Okay.
He really, you know.
All right.
I also
just said.
Oh wait, yeah. Continue.
Except here's the thing.
What's up?
Hygiene. There is no hygiene in the caveman era, or at least very little. So it's gonna be rough to be around this person for any longer than like an hour without just wanting to gag.
But what happens if I want to be caveman? What happens if I get dirty and smelly and then I just get used to it?
Then yeah, I'd say a B tier is
appropriate.
B
cool.
Or C tier.
Moving on.
I'll let you say B tier.
Cool. You didn't want to be associated. Yes. Because I've seen enough of the show. I've seen 2 episodes to understand who some of these characters are. She's the nice one. All right,
I'll just say D tier. Just say D tier and let you go. What you got for me?
Can you remind me who she is in the show?
I've never seen an episode. I have no interest in seeing an episode. If anybody watching this
we'll put her
is upset about that, then Willis will send you my personal email.
We'll put her as a platonic friend then. How's that sound?
Sure. All right, so Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil, I feel, is going to be real polarizing here.
Yeah.
I'm
going to let you speak first, because I feel like you have stronger feelings on this than I do.
I love the attitude. I love the motives, the style, the sense of huzzah to it all, the grandeur. Just physically one of the most repulsive things I've ever seen called human.
Yeah, she's disgusting.
It's really hard to nail down a proper place for Cruella.
F.
I'd be good with F.
I feel like who is just like a questioning tier, and then the platonic friend is for like the ones who you're just like you feel weird about answering, and you're just like whatever, I'll be friends with them, right?
So you're dropping Cruella all the way to F?
Yeah, she's disgusting, dude. I literally. I'd be more comfortable. She'd probably move up a tier if she murdered people rather than dogs.
You know what? I'll allow it. Yeah, you got a point.
I don't think there's ever been a movie villain that
the fact that her whole idea was killing dogs.
Yeah, to take their fur, dude. That was everybody seems to forget that part of Cruella de Vil. She likes the dogs with the spots because she wants their skin. Can't make that clear enough.
You got a point. Alrighty.
The ant. This is the ant mom from Ants, right?
I'm assuming it is the movie Ants with a Z, cult classic film, widely renowned, couple Oscar nominations.
Fever dream in my mind. I can't remember anything other than the muscular ant to save my life.
Absolutely. And I've seen this movie probably 6 or 7 times. I think I've seen it even in the last like 2 or 3 years. I couldn't tell you anything about it except the main character's name is Z, and that's why they made the movie Ants with a Z.
Cool.
I'm good with like a D tier. Just to further send insult to Cruella.
You know, that's a good point. And Francine,
I
who's
mean,
also down there in F tier.
well,
She,
again,
I'm
personality of
assuming
wet
she's.
cardboard.
I'm assuming she has caring eyes. You know, I'll give her that.
Yeah,
We're gonna move
and
on to the next one.
she's an animal that gets abused, not abuses other animals.
Now, will I say, if we're gonna talk about a character with character development,
yeah, no, let's just pause here. Okay, I'm gonna count down from 3, and we'll both say what tier. Okay.
okay,
3, 2, 1.
A.
S. Ah. Oh no. Okay.
So you're
Why
gonna
is
go
this
with,
not? Why is this not S tier?
you know, I'll give you the argument, and then if you are able to sway me to S tier, I'll move it up to S tier.
Have you seen the episode that this picture is from?
Dude, get ready for this.
Don't start
On
it over
three,
yet.
two, on
I'm not
3,
looking.
2, 1, we're gonna say what tier this is. All right, with no prior debate, right? We're just gonna say in 3, 2, 1 what tier this should be in. Ready? 3,
Alright.
2, 1. S tier. You didn't say
S.
anything. Cool.
Just fix it in post or something.
Okay. The red-haired
matter.
Woody's love interest. I forget her name.
That's just wrong. Woody's love interest is Bo Peep.
Oh, Bo Peep. That's right.
But remember Buzz is like reprogrammed to speak in Spanish, and they like tango.
yeah.
And it's perhaps one of the greatest animated scenes in television history. I think honestly, for that reason alone, A is well acceptable.
A? This is
you-
your
you know she
personal
can
opinion,
dance.
by the way. You want A?
I want some input on A. Do you feel A is acceptable?
No, I find her to be annoying.
I mean,
I find that she has a kind
That's
of cool personality, but I find her mainly to be annoying.
yeah, she's got a cool personality. How she talks. Man,
She'll be our first C.
It's a very sudden change of heart, but I'd be comfortable in D even.
D even? You're gonna put her with the ant?
I mean, we've got so many.
Yeah, you're
Got so
right. We're
many
gonna
to
move
go.
on. Who is this bitch?
I mean,
Do you know who she is?
Comparatively to most of the people on this list, would you really put Jessie above a D?
No. Okay, so who's this next person?
Yeah.
Do you know who she is?
No idea. Put him in who?
Perfect. The mouse lady
Do
from...
you know this one?
Yes, I do.
It's what is it? Is it? How do you say it? Wivel?
What?
Was that his name?
Wivel?
I feel like it's Wivel.
The mouse lady?
You know the. Yeah. The one where the little mouse kid goes south. Yeah, you're right. It is Wyvil.
Wyvil, yeah. Wyvil goes south.
Wyvil goes.
I think
south.
that's the wrong one.
It's Fievel.
Fievel goes
from the other one.
south.
Fievel,
Yes,
Fievel goes
Fievel.
west.
Yeah, Fievel goes west.
Fievel goes west.
Not south.
But no,
Fievel goes
this
south.
movie. Yeah, this movie. That's right. It's An American Tale.
An American Tale?
Yeah, they're Russian rats, and they're going to America.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's the one where they're all in the can, and you know he falls into the water.
Anyways, she's lovely. She'll go into C. She would be higher, but she's a
Yeah.
mouse. She was a lovely character,
I can
lovely
agree with that.
personality. She was always gung ho.
Yeah.
She was great, but she's a mouse. C. Not as high as
I
your
can
Ratchet,
agree.
because apparently you had some childhood turns on, and looks much more like a mouse. Minnie Mouse.
Look.
Speaking of mice,
Now, are we saying this version of Minnie Mouse, or
what's
I
on
don't
the
see
fucking
any
screen?
others. So I guess we're going
F.
with this one.
I really don't
Uh,
like this Minnie
yeah.
Mouse.
I mean, it doesn't. It really doesn't matter.
It doesn't do nothing
I
for
think
me.
F all the way.
You know, actually, I'll go with platonic friend because that's all she ever tried to be. I wouldn't let her be my friend, but she tried to be my friend.
You know what? You got it. You got a point. You got a point.
Now, this is from one of my favorite movies, The Aristocats.
This is
Or am I wrong again?
Aristocats, yeah.
No, it is The Aristocats. Yes.
No. This is definitely The Aristocats.
Wait, no, it's not. Oh my god, that is the same movie. How that's such a great movie.
Yeah.
I think I like there are scenes that just don't match up for me that I'm like, there's no way. But then every time, yeah, no, that's the Aristocats. It's a cat, but like, what are you gonna do? I'm a cat person.
Yeah, easy. Easy.
Duchess is
easy
great
A, for sure. I gotta say, you don't really learn anything about her. And I also don't want to step on my boy Ferb's turf.
I was gonna say, is Dr. Doofenshmirtz on this list? Oh wait, no, these are girls only. That's right.
Well, I mean, we can add him. We'll add him after.
I'll add him in post. Man,
it actually might be like.
You know, now that we've like done a lot of women, I'm starting to like want men to be on this list. I'm like, where are the men? I want to. Where's Dr. Doofenshmirtz? I want to put him up there. Daughter F, Dr. Doofenshmirtz A.
Woof. Let's just say friend platonic, because it's really not fair to say F.
Friend? Okay, yeah, you're right. She probably has a great, she is the doctor's daughter, so
exactly.
I have to be she might be cool.
I would see, a great friendship there. No idea who this is.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Now this is Ellie from Up. A complicated relationship here. So
on one hand,
like an A, but she dies in 5 minutes like every time you meet her. So I feel like she's gonna go into a C.
You said C?
Yeah, C.
Yeah, I'm good with that. That's. Whew.
What a great character, but really, you don't get to see much of her.
All right,
Maleficent.
Oh man, Maleficent? Is that the proper way to say it?
Maleficent.
I always forget. Gonna be honest, never seen this movie.
Can I be honest with you? Neither have I, but I do know who she is.
From any and all interactions with people who put her silhouette on the back of their Toyota RAV4s. And they've got the live, laugh, love font going on in the back. One of my personal favorite bumper stickers I see driving around all the time. Powered by bitch dust. Gotta say, that's, I feel, the kind of personality this character really embodies. I hate it.
First of all,
if there was a tier below everything else, I would put it there.
Can I make a much shorter argument? Because it's the cartoon Maleficent, I'm gonna put it an F. If it was the damn, but yes. if it was the live action one, I like that one actually a little bit more. I haven't seen the live action one actually either, but I've seen commercials and I've seen bits of it.
Matter.
And I've seen little pieces on the internet, and it looks a lot better than the cartoon one ever was.
Oh yeah.
The mom from Croods.
I'm gonna be honest. It's a step up.
You're gonna step on.
His
name's Doug, right? His name's Doug. You're gonna step on Doug's toes.
Doug?
No, Doug's the dog. Never mind. Doug's the dog. Who's the father?
Doug's the dog from Up.
Doug is the dog from Up, but I believe Doug is also the
name of the.
I believe Doug is the crocodile dog as well.
Is it a crocodile?
It's a crocodile dog. Yes.
Or dinosaur thing, I guess, whatever you want to say. But yeah, I absolutely do. I would, that I see a lot of myself in that Crude's father guy. Big beard, rotund. Absolutely, 110%. I think it'd be a great match.
So A.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta say A.
Vampire Girl from
Adventure Time.
Or Adventure Time. Yeah, thank you. I keep fucking mixing up my cartoons.
It's just B, like solid, like safe standard pick.
You're right.
I feel
You
like
know,
there's.
she is
I feel like
really
in.
cool. She was always really cool to Finn, even though he was always chasing after Bubblegum Princess bitch.
Yeah.
She was always like, you know what, Finn? Just do whatever makes you happy. I'm your friend, and I really enjoy that. B is a
Yeah.
solid choice. I really
I like it.
think she would have been great for Finn. Except for I never watched enough Adventure Time to really know what the fuck was going on. I just know
Yeah.
that he really
Me neither.
liked Bubblegum bitch. Elsa.
Um. Well.
D?
In a completely unrelated topic, my nose is bleeding. Not from the inside, like funny haha anime. But just bleeding.
Your nose is actually bleeding?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there's just a little spot of blood there. Just a little cut. It appears.
You
Um,
cut your nose?
I'm honestly baffled at how this possibly could have happened.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm nothing.
You're not bleeding a lot, right?
No, it's just a tiny little spot.
So then what do you think about Elsa?
Uh, well, hmm. I want to hear your opinion first.
D, because first of all, I don't think I've seen Frozen 2. Have I seen Frozen 2?
If you haven't, don't worry. It's not worth it.
What happens in Frozen 2?
Absolutely nothing of any importance or value in the world of cinema.
Okay, that's fair, because I was like, anyways, Elsa.
You don't hear people talk about the second one. You only hear people talk about the first one.
Yeah, you're right. But not only does Elsa, I mean, I can't put her in F, even though I really dislike her as a character. First of all, really conceited. I understand that she's dealing with problems, but like, don't make it everybody else's problem. Why would you do that? She became a villain in the beginning, which I really didn't understand, especially since, you know, like I get it, but she's like, Anna was just a lot better. She was just like always there. She was like, I'll do anything for you. I'll die for you. And Elsa was just like, don't come near me. Which I just is so uncool that you're gonna build a palace of ice and guard it with like snow golems, and then there's Olaf, who's the best creation you've ever made.
Yeah.
I wish Olaf was on this list. So I'll give her a D.
Compromise at C?
Why? Okay, I need to hear your reasoning now.
Can we compromise at C? My reasoning
is it because she's looking at you like that?
Yeah, step on me.
Okay, fair.
That's that is the.
It's because she's looking at you right now, isn't it?
Let's go. Let's just compromise at C.
Raven from the old Teen Titans.
I want to hear your start on this one too.
D. Not a huge
B or D.
I said D, because
yeah, I can.
Here's the thing. Like I get those characters that like have like a cold exterior shell, and then when you finally like get in there, they like get all blushy, and then they're like, oh, that's cute, and like a lot of people like that. I just don't like the cold personalities. She's just not somebody who I'd be interested in like talking to, because I'd be like, how are you? And she'd be like, and then you'd be like, oh, okay.
I absolutely have to agree with you on that, and pretty well across the board, I would agree.
Like Starfire, she'd just be like, how are you going? And then she'd like talk for 8 hours, but you'd be like, at least I didn't have to put effort in, you know? She just talked. She just told me about like the cosmos or whatever, and then Raven just like, you have to like constantly annoy her just to get.
So what you're telling me is that Starfire is a star sign girl, and Raven is the goth girl, as they were set up to be.
Yeah, exactly. So D.
Yeah, D all the
D.
way, all the way. I doesn't really do anything for me either.
Can we
I
not do this
don't
next one?
want to.
Yeah, this one's
I
going to the
just
bottom of
don't.
the list with whoever the fuck
Yeah,
that was as well.
we're not even putting that in who.
Yeah, we're not even. That's not gonna go on the list.
That's not going anywhere near. The fairy godmother from Cinderella.
Yeah.
Reminds me of
A friend.
yeah, I was gonna say a Marilyn Monroe in some ways.
Oh, you're right. She does have a little bit of
You know,
a. I guess
there's a
that
bit
was
of the
just the
look.
time it was made. So
Yeah.
it was the look
Honestly
of the era.
though, past that, I mean, cool. She can grant wishes.
Yeah, a friend tier, for sure.
The only thing is that there, no dating past midnight. Other than that, like, solid, not bad. I'd put it like a C or a B.
Really?
Yeah. Is
I'll give you a C. You know what? I'll give you a C.
I feel a C is appropriate.
I guess we have different thoughts about dating fairy godmothers, but
Well, okay. I guess we shouldn't start that up yet. Why? Why would you say lower? Maybe you can sway me.
I just went to the platonic friend tier because isn't a fairy godmother kind of like just family? Isn't that kind of how that works? Or do they just choose you?
Ooh. You got a point.
That's why I went to like friend tiers
No,
because like
because
she can
it's
still
like
grant you wishes, but like I mean she just feel like it's not the we already have like a fairy godmother relationship going. We don't need to have that other relationship going.
Better. Well, I could go from fairy godmother to fairy godmommy. No, yeah, Frontier. Once he brought that up, everything has. My castle has crumbled.
I guess it is Cinderella's fairy godmother. To be fair, this is not my fairy godmother.
Ooh. We could still leave it Frontier.
We'll leave it Frontier. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not heartbroken or dying over this one.
The sad one from the Emotions movie. What was that called? It was actually a really good movie. Inside Out. That was a really good movie.
It was a surprisingly good movie. F tier.
F tier?
Oh my god.
I agree with you. I like.
The emotion is literally sadness. Why would I just why?
Yeah, why?
Like, one-way ticket to
now the elephant
nightmare.
That's where we get up to like A, B tier. What was the elephant's name?
Yeah.
Bing Bong.
I can't remember.
It was Bing Bong.
That was, yeah, maybe. I don't know. He was like the head of Imagination Land or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Before it gets shut down.
Who is this from Ben 10? It looks like it's from Ben 10.
No, this is also Teen Titans Go. This is Terra.
Oh, yeah. Well,
she had the Earth powers, you know.
Yeah.
I can't put this one with Raven in D tier. I'd say Terra's at least a little bit better. Funnily enough, both interests for Beast Boy in the show. I just like Terra as a character better. I think Beast Boy and Terra have a better dynamic. It's more fun. You know, she's a villain. Like,
she's smiling.
For part of it at least.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She is. Okay, yeah.
I would say Terra deserves at least C tier.
Yeah. Now this is the science lady from the Spider-Man cartoon?
From Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse, yeah. I can't remember what
Doc
her...
Ock.
Oh, that's right, she is Doc Ock. That's right.
She's just, because it's, multiverse.
Mm-hmm, it's the multiverse, yeah. D. She's another villain, but again, actually,
she's fun.
See, you now that you say that, she's fun.
She's not angry, like terrorizing everybody villain. It's more like
She's
villain
a
in the sense.
scientist, and I
Yeah,
respect science.
there's just a little, there's that little tint of crazy there that knows you're gonna have a fun time no matter what you guys end up doing together.
B.
Whether that's world domination or going out for dinner at a park.
She went all the way up from like D to B.
Yeah,
and my first
I gotta
thoughts were
say,
like,
B
she's
is
a villain, but she's a scientist. She has that fun personality. That when she like was like gonna kill him, she was like, "Hey, come here, like, hey, let's have
yeah,
fun." Like, no,
exactly.
don't run. And I respect that. She was really thorough. Destructive power. What?
Just
Okay, so the
it's
next
great.
one.
I don't know. Why would I torture myself by looking? Yeah. I mean, we can.
It's the
go ahead
demon
and put it.
girl who actually,
Yeah.
she's I believe in a relationship with the demon dude. They're like in a relationship. They're loyal. They've got each other. So she's loyal. She's like a really happy person, but she's also like a psycho murderer, which like she was like the only one who I was like, if I were to have participated in the
I would advise you to tread carefully.
I'm really picking my words here. If I were to join in on the gross that people do when they watch Hotel whatever the fuck.
Has been hotel.
California whatever. Yeah, she was the only one who I would have been like, man, this is the only like likable girl character on here, because like you've said before, it's. Let's move on. C.
You didn't even give him a tier. There we
C.
go.
There we go. C.
Sure.
She's nice.
I like the
but
pants.
yeah, the giant lady from Aliens. Or Aliens versus Monsters. Sorry. Forgot the second part of that movie title.
Okay. On one hand, we do know that she can skate.
We do know she can skate. The other thing is, we do know that she is committed, because she was going to get married, and then she turned into a giant, and her boyfriend dumped her. And she was devastated by that. She was truly like going to be with this guy, and she was like, I'm committed to this idea. Another committed.
You know what? On top of having Dr. Doofenshmirtz added to this list, in S tier, I would like to get Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens.
Moving on.
Yeah, I don't know.
So where's she going?
Like a comfortable C. I mean,
yeah, yeah, she's a nice gal.
Pretty standard, generic lady. Other than the fact that she's just tall.
Did she turn small again by the end of it? No, because they came out with a second one. Yeah, she's giant.
She made the choice to stay tall.
Oh, that's right. She did make the choice to stay tall.
The
lady from
Imagine it's the Hotel for Imaginary Friends.
Thank you. Yeah, Hotel for Imaginary Friends. B. D.
Yeah.
B. D. B. I can't remember.
She's. Well, let's see. She kind of goes through psychotic episodes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Which is understandable because, looking at this now, I'm realizing that for the age she is, she's probably somewhat schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Because she can see these imaginary friends. Either that, or she is an imaginary friend herself. I don't know. Maybe that's a big plot twist in the show.
I was gonna say this is another show I never watched nearly enough of, but when I did watch it, I did enjoy it.
Yeah,
her in D.
I mean, D works for me.
For the fact that, for how she's, I know she might be like 20, but I'm pretty sure like in the show she might be like 17, and that's whatever. Yeah, too young. That's just a strawberry.
I don't know who this is. Let's just ignore the fact that this is a character and say strawberries. How do you feel about strawberries?
How am I feeling about strawberries?
In a romantic sense.
In a romantic. Ooh, see, that's unfair because strawberries.
When you're walking down the produce aisle and you're seeing those strawberries, are you like, picking them up and inspecting them first, or are you like, hey, baby girl, let me show you something. Let me show you something sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Who? We're gonna put this one in who.
Yeah, moving on.
What the fuck is that?
I'm completely off topic and unrelated. I'm banned from the local Winco. This looks like. Oh wait, this is the candy lady from I think she's literally called Princess Candy, and it's from Flapjack, The Misadventures of Flapjack. You remember that show?
Yeah, I hated it every time. I would
this
force
is-
myself
this
to
is
watch it
Captain-
because it.
This is the captain's, like, you know, he comes there and he goes to the candy bar, remember, and it's always to see this lady. I think she was called like Princess Candy or whatever because it makes it, you know, it's the innuendo for like, you know, the sailors going back to sea, you know, horrid,
F.
just absolutely
F.
horrid to look
F.
at. Carries
F.
a terrible
F.
history.
F.
Yeah, solid F.
F.
Gloria the Hippo, Madagascar. I gotta say, Moto
Moto really likes her.
and
So does the giraffe fucker, Marvin. No, I'm thinking of Marty, who's the zebra. Who the fuck is the giraffe?
Oh, you're right. No, I mean, yeah,
Marty is
Marty
the zebra.
is the zebra. But what is the giraffe's name?
Anyways, Gloria.
Gloria.
She's an actual hippo. Now, to maybe your surprise, being a hippo adds points for me. Hippos are a cool animal.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
Crocodiles kind of scare me because, you know, crocodiles I feel like are kind of dumb creatures who will, like, you know, if you're in the water, they'll just be like, oh, and then tear off your leg. Whereas hippos are like, you have to piss them off for them to be really scary. And they can also bite crocodiles in half.
Well, I don't know if you just have to piss them off. I mean, they
are territorial.
They're dangerous.
They are
creatures.
dangerous
Yeah.
creatures. You're right, but they're cool creatures.
They are cool.
Which in like she has that attitude and she's got that spunk.
I do gotta say,
I feel uncomfortable that I said she has the spunk, but I'm gonna put her in like C tier. I think this is another solid C tier.
Come on, is it C or is it B? You can be honest with me. I'm good with either of those positionings.
I think it's gonna go to a C.
Okay.
Only because it takes her so long to realize that the giraffe is better than Moto.
This is true.
The snake, Viper from Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. I mean,
being
it's
a snake does add points.
Really?
Yeah, because
there's not, for Viper, there's just not a lot of characteristics that, like.
Would you like me to ruin your day real quick?
I just feel like there's really
what a perfect
yeah, man. Yeah, why not? We had to get to this point at some point. Why not now with the snake?
I wanted this to be an easy, short video so that I didn't have to do hours of editing. And now it's 50 minutes long and we're halfway through this fucking...
I'm sorry, we're at 50 minutes?
We're at 50 minutes.
Oh, this is... Oof.
Viper, B tier.
Yeah, sure.
You're the Star Wars professional. I'll let you take
Ahsoka
this next one. Yeah.
Personally, I just find her bratty and annoying, and people, like most Star Wars fans, love Ahsoka as a character. Never liked her. I would put Ahsoka in like D tier.
Cool, perfect.
She's not quite F because, you know, at least she's a Jedi and that's cool.
I don't know who this is either. The next one,
no
from
idea.
Another Disney movie.
We're
gonna move another pony down to the bottom.
This is going to the bottom. April O'Neil from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
B.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
If it was the live action one, I would put her in A because she's hotter in the live action one, but it's not.
Let's be real. April O'Neil is like one of the greatest early cartoon characters.
That is true.
She's a female lead character that isn't just
Yeah, that like they made her feel important, even
Yeah.
though like the guys
carries-
quote unquote in the show are turtles with weapons. She like
right.
carries her own
she
weight.
still carries weight. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. There's more to her character than just being kidnapped by Shredder, which is awesome.
Now we
10
move
out
on
of
to
10 for
Korra.
April O'Neil. Korra,
Korra.
unfortunately, I haven't watched it. I really need to. It's just one of those that's been on my watch list. From what I know,
Korra as a character. Now listen, there's reasons I don't like the show, and it's because I think the main overarching story it just isn't the same. It like the main overarching story in Avatar 1, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, excuse me, just feels so like much like an adventure, and Korra's feels like a path in a video game. It feels like it's set from the beginning. You run into NPCs along the way who are meant like everything feels set. It just doesn't feel flowy together like they're on an adventure.
I've heard that same thing mentioned before. I've heard people mention, that as a protagonist, there's just like not a lot of character development through the show. I mean, there's some, but
yeah, like she
nowhere near the amount that the original crew goes through and all that.
I feel like one of the things they leaned on too much was that she doesn't have like the confidence to do it, and then she gains the confidence, and then like all of a sudden the next problem comes up, and then she loses all of her confidence again, and it's like, but you just got yourself rolling.
Yeah, I'm good with like a C tier.
She is really hot, so we'll go with C. Even though we're gonna move on from the fact that she's a child because we watched these when we were children. We're not that old. Shut up.
Of course. No. Yeah. We're talking 10 years in the future.
Zuko's sister. Pretty bitchy.
Zula.
Yeah, pretty bitchy, pretty spoiled, pretty rotten.
Yeah.
Kind of got that stomp on me energy though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
D tier.
Yeah.
She looks
but I can't.
She looks like I was gonna say F tier is too like just bad. That she at least has something going for her. The woman from Ratatouille.
I like how you can't remember her name, and neither can I. That's good.
What names have I been able to remember?
I can't say that.
Isn't her name like I feel like it starts with an F.
It does start with an F.
It's like Francois or whatever. No, that's Francine from that's just what the fucking alien dude from American Dad calls Francine sometimes.
Yep. Does it start with an F? I don't know. I don't really care. I just know that she messy hands, clean sleeves.
Yeah. She's sweet. She's kind of she's like got that chef attitude where she's like
fiery.
She's got that fiery attitude. B.
Yeah, I'm good with that. That's comfortable.
Who is this next one?
Yeah, that's a who.
That's a who, all right. Who? That's Barbie.
That's a Barbie.
I don't want to be friends with Barbie. We're gonna put Barbie in F. Barbie's more annoying than I can even say.
Wow. Just everything wrong with the standard concept of a woman.
Yeah.
In one complete package.
Talk about the right concept of a woman.
Yeah, for real.
The next one we're coming up is
A tier.
Oh my god, why can't I? No. It's from
Leonie,
something like that, from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah,
her older sister who like takes that and has mother and fucking
A tier all the way.
I'm gonna agree with you. She would almost be S tier, but she has a really supportive dude figure who she kind of shrugs off a lot, which is understandable because you got a younger sister that you gotta take care of. That's way more important than any guy would be.
Right. There's a lot going on.
But
there.
he also is like
complicated.
They make it so that he's like kind of the ideal guy for her, where he's just like, I'm here for you, whatever you need. Like she's in a lot of shit, and he's the only dude who shows up. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Gotta agree. A tier, solid.
The Little Mermaid.
The mermaid
is Ursula
not
on
the...
this list? No, I'm kidding.
Yes, she is.
She is. Ursula's on this list?
She is.
Okay, we'll get to it. I don't see her yet.
Rows down. Third row down.
Third row down.
Gotta say, Little Mermaid.
Yeah, Little Mermaid.
It's just boring.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with like a D tier.
Yeah, like
She's got a really
night.
pretty voice, but then she gives it all away to
Yeah,
have feet and walk on land and pollute the
like
water. What the fuck do you want?
nice, nice girl, but at the end of the day, just
Yeah, real dumb.
yeah, just boring. Yeah, Beth.
Beth. Yeah.
Said Morty's mom. That's one on the counter for you, buddy.
Now this is probably gonna be one of the longest debates. D tier?
Yeah, I really gotta say for this one, man, D tier.
Why?
Like,
Who is this dog?
Horse Surgeon Beth is just
Here's Max's girlfriend.
seen it, but
We're gonna skip over that other dog
yeah,
because I want to get
just
into Max's
skip.
girlfriend. Because now you can
Right,
now I can look at and compare it to Gadget, the Gadget's person, and really see, yeah, their nose and their mouth and their eyes are kind of in the same. Yeah,
Their personalities are totally different too. She's, the calm, more reserved. Gadget is like tomboyish
Mhm.
and, does technology and all
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Do we just count down?
Sure. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1, A?
C. A.
Oh,
You like her a lot.
I do.
Was she a little crush
You
of
know?
yours?
Oh, absolutely, bro. Popping the Goofy movie in, like, who didn't? Who didn't?
I think
Come
I've only
on.
seen it once or twice in my entire life.
See that's the difference is that I grew up on, VHS era, so I did see a lot of things that only 90s kids will remember because my household had 90s technology
And that's 100% the same with me.
instead of cable, which
but
was
I
way
watched
better because there was nothing good on TV when we were growing up.
and Gilligan's Island. What the fuck are you talking? I guess that's also older.
That again,
television.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
you're
I,
right.
I saw Gilligan's Island too.
I
You're not
watched
special.
I watched a lot of Me TV, to be fair.
There you go. See, I would say A. You would say C. I'm happy to compromise at a
And
B.
put B. Perfect. Yeah.
All right.
The dog from the one cat in the cardboard box movie.
I know what you're talking about. I know the scene that this picture is from.
Yeah. Why is she on this list? She's
yeah,
the
exactly.
worst character in that movie. She's
Just-
just the bitchy rich dog in this,
yeah.
like, where this
Well,
cat just got adopted by a rich family, and she's
F.
Yeah, sorry.
Just like honestly worse than Barbie.
Who?
Maybe not worse than Cruella de Vil.
Okay, fair
We
enough.
have another character from Ants. Why is there two?
Can we go? Can we go? We'll just throw it in D as well, right next to the other one.
Above the other one, please, because at least this one's young.
It's an ant, dude.
I'm
What
very
is it?
aware.
A week younger?
Look, man, beggars can't be choosers.
Okay, we'll
That's all
go
I'm
to
saying.
C. We'll go to C then, just for you.
No. I'm just saying, like, in the D tier, but above the ant.
Oh
in the
yeah,
D
it
tier.
is above. Yeah, I put it one above. I put it
Yeah,
one above,
perfect.
but behind the Toy Story bitch. I don't know who this next one is. Do you? Oh wait, no,
No.
she's from the Isn't she from Samurai Jack?
Definitely. This is yeah, that's definitely the art style for it. I didn't watch Samurai
I didn't
Jack.
watch Samurai Jack
That's
either, so
one
I
that
just
missed.
I can
missed
only
out on.
guess a lot of these based off of. By the way, can we go? Can we just like take a look see at two more to the right? What? What is that?
Saw that earlier.
What is
I was hoping not to address that.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Vicky from
Fairly
Fairly Odd
Odd
Parents. That one.
Yeah. F.
F.
Like-
I agree.
Just horrible sibling.
Yeah. From Futurama. You also are a much bigger Futurama fan than I am.
That's a funny joke. I've seen maybe 5 episodes, 6 episodes of Futurama in my life
okay.
ever.
So then we've seen
that I've
the
actually
same amount
enjoyed.
of. Well, okay. See, there's the difference. I've only seen like 5 or 6 episodes of Futurama.
Yeah, I've only seen probably 20 or 30 in total. Any scene that she's ever been involved in,
She's
she's
like,
kind of dumb.
I was gonna say, isn't she a little bit like
Uh,
dumb, but she's kind of geeky?
yeah, dumb, geeky, and like still pulls through when everyone's counting. You know, that kind of character.
A D.
Really, I mean, yeah, like
Yeah.
there's not much more to say. The child looming in the bottom left corner.
Oh, you're still
Behind
talking
the
about
wall.
this photo. I put that
Still
at the
talking
bottom.
about the
I threw that immediately to the bottom. Like you said, I wanted to move past it.
We're putting
We're putting it on the list. Okay, fine.
We cannot rob the 10 people of of our views on this wonderful, wonderful lion lady thing.
You know what? I'll let you talk about it. I'm gonna go pee so that when I'm editing, this will at least be a funny moment for me to listen back on. If you want to say something funny, or just,
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go pee.
Sounds good. Alrighty, we're gonna be taking a deep dive today into this lovely lion lady character. I wish I knew. I wish that I had known about this character sooner. I feel like they would have had a much more prominent role in my development as a person growing up. Wish this show, a movie, had been released earlier in my time. It's always so hard because ever since Willis and I separated, we've been kind of trying to look for a way to reconnect with each other, and I just don't think that we could ever have a relationship as strong as the great example that's set by this lion character. And for that, I gotta say, you know, solid A tier, maybe B tier. Yeah, just we'll say B. Really makes for the whole package. Yeah.
Can we put it in F tier already?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. This
Yeah.
one I am recognizing.
Same. And
I really like
mean,
her hair. It looks like it starts from the back.
I really like the fact that, yeah, if you were to go like another inch up her neck,
I'm sure there would just be an inch more neck.
Yeah, the fact that we can't see her chin yet is disturbing.
Yeah, like I get it that they probably wanted it to
this-
be like a ponytail that poofs out, because I know that's what curly red hair, like that's what it happens. Is if you put it in a ponytail, it just poofs out into like a big, yeah. But it also
yeah,
just
but what
looks
they've
like
done
that's
here-
just back hair and that she has
Yeah.
no head. But,
Agreed. I love that there is an argument to be made for having a neck that is 1.5 feet long.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I don't think the internet does either.
Can we put it on F?
Yeah.
D.
Well,
I feel like
D,
it's not.
yeah,
I was gonna
fine.
say it's not appropriate to put
Come
it
on.
at F. Mrs. Puff.
Miss Puff.
Mrs. Puff.
Whew. Now, are we talking puffed or unpuffed?
You got to be prepared for both.
That was the answer I was hoping for. See, a real man knows that all fish forms are beautiful. And I, for one, am a strong proponent for at least an A on Miss Puff.
A.
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 She's got a bad attitude.
I disagree.
She
deals with troubled children. Did you see the scene?
SpongeBob
where
is 32, by the way. They're
Did
not
you
children. She's a
see-
driver's ed teacher, or she's a
Did you-
it's like the equivalent of a DMV. She's basically teaching these people to
Exactly.
drive.
Exactly.
They're not children.
Can you imagine a more soul-sucking job on the planet? And she has the heart to put up with it.
You're right.
On top of that, have you seen the scene with Mr. Krabs and Miss Puff dating in that back alley?
No.
They're having a little dinner, And I gotta say, you see a gentle side of both Miss Puff and Mr. Krabs, and I'm all for it. Easy A.
Okay, we'll
You could
put
talk me.
Mrs.
You could
Puff
talk
into
me
A.
down to a B.
No,
You could.
I don't want to.
Daisy Duck.
Friends, because Minnie Mouse is in Friends, and
Yeah.
sure. The Cloud Lady from. Don't say it. I know her name and I know the show. It's from.
I don't know her name, but I know the show.
I do know her name, and it's. Oh my God! Why is this? Why is my brain not working today?
Can I make you hate yourself?
Yeah.
This is a show that has a character. Wait. Am I stupid and wrong? I am stupid and wrong. I was gonna say it was a show that we've rated a character from already, but we haven't. It is a Cartoon Network show.
It is. That doesn't make me feel dumb, though. What makes me feel dumb is that I can imagine the hundreds of episodes that I watched.
It is in the same era as.
You're not helpful.
As the amazing world of Gumball, and it was one of those shows released in the last 10 years, I'll say.
And there's Benson, and there's fucking.
Yep.
Oh my God! There's Muscle Man.
Mm-hmm. That's the right show.
Oh
What's the name? Do you regularly just have
regular show? God, I hate you. Okay, so it's the regular show, and I'm pretty sure her name's like Brandy or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. She was just there to cause conflict.
She's real. Yeah, she's real. Isn't she? Yeah, she's the other love interest.
Yeah, for Mordecai.
Mordecai.
Yeah, Mordecai.
Yeah, it's Mordecai. Yeah, the little raccoon fuckers, Rigby.
Yeah, just there to cause conflict. Nothing overwhelmingly special.
C.
Yeah.
Tigress.
No.
No, you want to go down to D?
I want to say D.
Okay, we'll move it down to D for
I
you.
feel like, we've been fair enough with the characters in C where, we support them enough. There's no one in that C tier that we're like, I don't overly like them,
Okay, this is where we're gonna make this into two. We've been recording for an hour and 17 minutes, so I'm gonna stop this recording.
Don't do it yet.
Why not?
Because you're not gonna have an okay guys, this is it, part 2, to let people know that there's a part 2.
There's gonna be a part 2, and okay.
You know what? Hey guys, there is gonna be a part 2. Go tell your mother you love her.
There's gonna be a part 2 to this video. Go tell your mother you love her.